Hello, my name is Julie and this is KS Mom Crochets, and today is a tag video. I was tagged by Crystal over at Chronically Crocheting to show my amigurumi books. She did a video showing all of her amigurumi books and she tagged me in it. So I do have 32 amigurumi books, and these books are strictly amigurumi. They don't have other projects in them. I'm pretty sure that's the only ones that I got out, because I do have other books that have amigurumi in them, but they have other projects as well. So I just wanted to go through the ones that I actually have that are strictly amigurumi. And like I said, I do have 32 amigurumi books, and I have made something out of 20 of them, at least one project out of some of these books, and there was only 12 that I did not make anything out of yet. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So the first book that I have here is the Crochet Cute Critters by Sarah Zimmerman. And I think I just got this book because it was really cheap. I think that's why. I can't remember. I've had it for a long time. I have made one project out of this, and it was the alligator in it. And the only thing that there's two things that I didn't like about this book. Was one, she tells you, I'm pretty sure this is the one that she tells you to do a chain one before every row, and I never do that. And the necks, she closes the necks up too much and it makes your heads wobbly, so I always leave that neck open a little bit wider than what she says. But as far as a beginner book and well written, this is definitely a beginner friendly book. So that is the first one. And then the next one is Sweet Crochet Friends by Cook K. I've also made something out of this. I did a Stitch Your Library and had a vote, and I did Little April out of it. Crystal over at Chronically Crocheting, she actually did Little April with me. And I would say that this is an intermediate book. Like, if you've done amigurumi before, you could definitely do these. These patterns are not hard to do, but there were a few things that in this book that could have been better. So I'm not going to say that this is a beginner-friendly book, but they are all so very adorable, and I definitely want to make more of those. The next one is the another book by Cook K, and it is Sweet Crochet Animals. And I have also did a pattern out of this for a Stitch Your Library, which really helped me a lot this past year to work out of this book. And I can't remember what I did, but it was Elliot the Elephant that I did out of this. And same thing, I would say that this is more of an intermediate. If you've done amigurumi before, then this is definitely a book for you. But the animals are so adorable, and I definitely want to make more from that one as well. I did put one book in here that has more than just amigurumi in it. And the only reason that I put this one in here is because it has my favorite pattern ever, and that is the Tutor Fence. So I did put this book in there just because of the Tutor Fence in here. There is a whole section on amigurumi toys, and this is quick and easy crochet. And that's because I have used this thing so much. I've only made the Tutor Fence, but I have used this book a lot, so that's the only reason that one's in there. The next one is Snuggle and Play Crochet, and this one has where you can do a lovey or you can do a full-sized amigurumi. I have only made one pattern out of this, and I made a cow. This book is really well written. From that pattern that I did, from what I remember, I do think the heads are ginormous compared to the bodies, but they are still cute, and I would still make other patterns from this. As far as it being beginner friendly, I don't know. I'm sure that you could do it as a beginner too, because I don't remember there being any issues in that book, but it's been a long time since I've made it. The next one I have, it's Edward's Menagerie Birds, and this is by Carrie Lord. It is in UK terms, not in US. I've made the flamingo, and he's right here, actually. So I've made the flamingo out of this, and that is it. Carrie Lord is excellent. If you can, I wouldn't say this is a beginner book if you don't know how to read UK terms, because I mean, you have to know how to read the abbreviations, but there's not really a big difference in it. You just have to know how to do that. I don't think she has a key in here. But the thing about Carrie Lord's books is she has like your basic pieces in the beginning of the book. Usually most of her books are like that. You'll have like your basic body, and then it will tell you how to change it. Like on this bird one, I do remember like it would tell me to go extra rounds on the basic leg pattern. But that didn't bother me at all. I love her books. She is definitely one of my favorite authors, and I am slowly collecting all of her books. So birds, it's got a ton, 40 different birds in here, and they are all really cute. The next one is also by Carrie Lord, and it is Edward's Menagerie Dogs, and she actually came out with a updated version of this. This one only has 50 dogs in it, and the other one that she just came out with not long ago has 65. Same thing. Most of these animals, or these dogs, have basic bodies, and then she changes in the pattern. It will tell you for that specific dog what to change to make it look like a schnauzer or, you know, whatever. I have used this book, but I did my own version of a Boston Terrier because the Boston Terrier pattern was not in this one. I'm pretty sure it's in the other one, but I have used it, and like I said, she's great. As long as you can read UK terms, you can do this. She's another one that leaves the neck too small. I also usually leave the neck area open more on her patterns as well, though. This next one is also by Carrie Lord. I have quite a few by her. Like I said, I'm collecting all of them. It's Edward's Crochet Imaginarium, and this is all about monsters. And this book is so cool. I've made 2 monsters. That was actually in my very first video, which is horrible. I don't recommend watching it. But you have your head patterns, your arm patterns, and your feet patterns, and you can switch what that they look like. So you can let whoever you're making a monster for, whether it's yourself or somebody else, create their own monster. Also, it also has like pre-made monsters that you can follow as well, which is really cool. Like all of these monsters, I made this monster right here, a pre-made pattern, but then my other daughter picked out her own parts. So definitely recommend this. Easy. As long as you can read UK terms, you're good to go. I was going to try to see. Here's another one. This is my very first amigurumi book that I ever got. My husband got me this. I wanted it so bad because it had so many patterns in it. This one also has over 40 different animals in it, and I have made so many, so many of these. I can't even sit here and count how many that I made. I made some multiple times. I absolutely love this. Like I said, she has your basic body, and then you change colors or add different kind of ears or whatever to make the different animals. And I highly recommend this if you can read UK terms. This is a awesome book, and I absolutely love it. Excuse me. Another one by Carrie Lord is Edward's Menagerie, the new collection, which is also a collection of animals. It has different animals than that one. And I have made patterns from this one as well. It's just as it's just as good as the other one. Just as good as the other one. It just has different types of animals. Some of them look similar to the ones in the other book, but I really love that one too. But if I had to choose between the two, I would definitely get the first one. I will say that. Because it has more basic animals that I am used to seeing. So I also have 2 of these books. I have How to Crochet Animals, The Farm. These are also by Carrie Lord, and these are 25 mini amigurumi patterns. So they are very similar to her menagerie patterns, except they are smaller. And I have made this donkey out of this book, and that's it. And then I also have this one, which is How to Crochet Animals Wild, and I've made the lion out of it. And like I said, maybe I made the elephant too. I can't remember. But like I said, they are the same animals. They just are not as big. So you can make them in worsted weight, and then they would still be decent sized. So there's 2 other ones from her, and I think that's all the books that I have of hers that I've made stuff out of, because I'm showing you the ones that I've actually made things out of first. And this is the Big Book of Little Amigurumi by Anna Paula Ramoli. This is also a good beginner friendly. It's got little amigurumis in it. I have made that frog on the front. I've also made this owl. I think that's it, but it has a ton of amigurumis in here. I am pretty sure that she has different books, and this is all of those books in one book. I'm pretty positive about that. But the Big Book of Little Amigurumi, definitely a good beginner friendly. Another one that is good beginner friendly is this Hooked on Amigurumi. I do remember that I got this book because of Llama Mama Kayla. I remember her making this princess here, and I thought it was adorable. So I did buy that because of her. But the only one that I have made is the turtle so far. I think I may have made that too, but I can't remember. But Hooked on Amigurumi, 40 Fun Patterns. It's by Melanie Morita, and definitely a beginner friendly book. It's got all different little things that you can make. It's not just animals and people or like a princess. It also has like you know, a milk carton and stuff like that. So definitely a cute one to have. The next one that I have is Peek-a-Pow, and this is by, yeah, I can't say her name, but it's Peek-a-Pow. And I have made the frog. That's it. That's the only one that I've made. I really want to make more out of this book. I loved making the frog. There are a lot of techniques in here that I have never done before. I feel like that this book really would teach somebody that has been doing amigurumi for a while, like myself, some new things that they've never done before. I feel like that this is a challenging book that you can challenge yourself with, because even though some of these patterns look hard, like some of the techniques they do looks hard, they probably aren't, because she does an excellent job in this book. This would definitely not be a beginner book though. Definitely for somebody that has been doing amigurumi for a while. So that is that one. The next one that I have is Zoomigurumi 4, and this is the only Zoomigurumi book that I have. Eventually, I would like to get them all. I would like to get the Zoomigurumi favorites as well. And then there's other ones that are like, they look like they would be part of the Zoomigurumi books, but they are not, and those would be cool to have as well. The only one that I have made out of here is the dolphin. But I bought this book because of this giraffe, and I haven't made him yet. So, but I did make the dolphin out of it. I don't see a picture of it. So, I'm pretty sure that I bought this book because of Terry over at Yarn Joy Podcast. I'm pretty sure that she showed this on her channel, and that is why I bought it, and I've had it for a long time. So, I really liked it though. I thought it was really good. But that one is like all different designers. It's not just one designer. The next one is Amigurumi Treasures. And this is by Arena Lee. I love this book. She is probably my second favorite amigurumi book person or pattern person besides Carrie Lord. I love her books. If she ever comes out with any more, or if there's any that she has that I don't know about, I will definitely get them because I love her patterns. She also has an Etsy shop that I have bought patterns from before too. And I have made, what did I make out of this one? I made, oh, right here. I made this guy out of there. And the pig. I made Daisy May the pig. I really want to make the sloth out of here. Oh, I just want to make them all. They're all just adorable. I definitely recommend this book if you have made amigurumi before. She does an excellent job even if you haven't made amigurumi. She also has a website that has 4 free patterns on it that you can get for free. I think you have to check out, but it's free to check out, and then she emails them to you. Definitely, I will try to remember to link her website below. I didn't bring a pen in here, so I can't write it down. But I will definitely try to remember to link her website so that you can go check out her free patterns. Because if you are a beginner, I did have a subscriber when I first started making YouTube videos. Asked me if she thought if I thought that these books would be beginner friendly, and that is what I recommended for her before she bought this book, to try some of her free patterns and then decide whether she wants it. But I highly recommend Arena Lee's patterns. I better leave that to the side so I can remember. The next one is Amigurumi Treasures 2, which is also by Arena Lee, obviously. And I have only made one thing out of here, I'm pretty sure. And that is Doki. And I don't have him in here. But I made Doki the elephant. I bought this book mainly for these two. I thought from the pictures that this was a bear, and I thought that it was absolutely adorable, but it's actually a beaver. However, I think that if I made this pattern, I would turn it into a bear instead of a beaver, because that is what I thought that it was when I seen the picture. And I really wanted to make this cow also. Those were the two reasons that I bought it, but I also bought it because I loved the first one so much. So definitely recommend this if you've done amigurumi before. But like I said, I'll try to link her website if I can remember. This next one is Cutest Crochet Creations by Allison North, and I did buy this because of Crystal over at Chronically Crocheting. She had a crochet along. Amazon had this book really, really cheap, and yeah. So I think a lot of people bought this book. Oh, I made Lucy Lamb. I couldn't remember her name, but Lucy Lamb is the one that I made. Definitely want to make more out of this. Just have to make time to do it because these are so, so cute, and the designer does an excellent job on this too. I really like that cow. Also, I have a thing for cows and bears. Cows, bears, and dolls. Those are my things. But definitely want to make more, and definitely recommend this book as well because it's really, really good. The next one and the last one that I have actually made things from, the rest of these books I really haven't made anything from, is the Amigurumi Animals. And I have made quite a few different patterns out of here. I've made the pig, the fox. What else did I make? Oh, the bear. I made the bear. I would not suggest this book for anybody unless you have done a lot of amigurumi before. You're really well at pattern reading and you can find errors, because this book is full of errors, unfortunately, but I still love it. I still absolutely love it. I love the animals in here, and this is definitely one book that I would want to make every single character in. I really do love it. But like I said, be aware that there are errors in this book, which makes me really sad. And this one is by Christy Simpson. And if I forgot to say some of the designers' names, I'm sorry. This next one, I think is the only one that I have actually started a pattern but didn't finish it. And this is the Happy Gurumi. I also bought this because of Mama Kayla. I wanted to make the party cat, and I tried it in a certain yarn. I didn't like it in that yarn. I will eventually go back to this book and make some of these, but I think that I would stick to worsted weight yarn with these. But they are so adorable, and I want to make quite a few of them. So I believe that this might be a beginner-friendly book, in my opinion, because they're really quick and easy. The only ones that wouldn't be beginner-friendly is maybe those mouths being open. But like the cat, maybe this wouldn't be a beginner-friendly. Just because of those that have the open mouth. That would throw some people off. I've never made anything with an open mouth before, and I haven't made any of these to tell you if they're easy or not. This next one is Crocheted Wild Animals. I bought this off at eBay for like super cheap. Vanessa Munchie? I don't know. Probably said that wrong. These patterns are so beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I have not made anything from it. They have the written pattern as well as the graphs in here. But this guy right here is one of the reasons why I bought the book. I mean, they are just so cute. So this is definitely one that I eventually want to make. She also does this thing with like the eyelashes, or maybe that's how a fox looks in a different country. I don't know, but they're just really cute. I don't know. I will eventually get around to making something out of this. It's definitely on my list of things that I want to do. This next one is one of those books that I bought on a whim, and I should have took it back, but I didn't. I kept it, and it is Amigurumi Friends. 20 Easy Crochet Toys by Yarnspirations, and every single pattern in this is free on their website. I'm pretty sure on the internet somewhere. But it's still kind of cool to have it in a book form, but I would not pay what they want for it on Amazon. I got this on sale. I'm pretty sure whenever I bought it, I can't remember how much I paid for it, but there's some cute things in here, and then they're also like, nah, so I don't know. The only one that I really wanted to make was this guy right here on the front that I can remember. So I don't really recommend this book just because you can get them for free. And yeah, so the next one is Mini Kingdom. I have not made anything from this book. I can't say her name either. It's really hard to say, so I won't even attempt it. But I haven't made anything from this, and they are so adorable. I was thumbing through this the other day, thought about it and didn't, and that's usually what happens. I think about it and then I might find something else or whatever. But there's some really, really cute ones in here, and definitely want to make something out of this one. So I can't really tell you about these books because I haven't worked out of them. This next one is Cuddly Amigurumi Toys by Lily Ellis. I don't know how to say her name either. But this one has where that you can put fabric on your amigurumis if you want to. You don't have to. You can totally leave that off. But there's some really, really cute ones. I know that Caroline over at For the Love of Crochet has made some of these out of this book. I have not made anything out of this book yet, but I will. I will one day. The next one is Mini Amigurumi Animals, 26 Tiny Creatures to Crochet, and it's by Sarah. I don't know how to say her last name either, but they're really, really cute, and they're tiny. I think they're made all with worsted weight yarn, and I haven't made any of them yet. So maybe I will. But they should be really quick to make. They should be really quick makes. So this is definitely one that I want to make something out of soon. The next one is a Carrie Lord book. I showed 2 of these earlier. This is the 3rd one that I have, and I think it's the last Carrie Lord book that I own, and it is How to Crochet Animals, the Pets version. And I haven't made anything out of this one, but they are all similar. She also has How to Crochet the Ocean with ocean animals that I want to get, but I haven't got yet. And so I know that I will love this book. I'm sure that I can recommend this book because Carrie Lord's awesome and I love all her books. So, like I said, UK terms. I'm pretty sure these are in UK terms. One of her books is in US terms. No, this one is in US terms. I've said that wrong. So those other ones may possibly be in US terms, but I do know the Edwards Menagerie books are in UK terms. So there's that one. And then the next one is Unicorns and Dragons and More Fantasy Amigurumi. It doesn't say a designer, so I'm assuming that there's different designers in here. I have not made anything out of this. I do remember the reason that I got it. It was because of my daughter. I was deciding between 2 books, which one I should get. I can't even remember what the second one was. And she told me to get this one because she wanted that mushroom girl there. And I've never made her for her. So I do need to work out of this book. I have heard good things about this. I have seen other people use that book on YouTube before. And the next one is My Crochet Animals by Isabella. I can't say her last name. I have not made anything out of this book. I got this book off of eBay for like $5. And I've been wanting to make stuff out of it, and I haven't, but the pictures in here are so adorable. I do remember that. So cute. She has them like where they're holding something up because they're naked. And then like they're getting their clothes off the line. And then there they are kind of dressed up. There's only one pattern in here that I thought was kind of weird. Like there's tons of pictures of them, which is so cool. The photography in this is awesome. The actual patterns don't start until, this is a stitch guide. So the actual patterns don't start until that far into the book. But I haven't made anything out of this. I definitely want to. There is one in here that is weird. I think it's the wolf or something. It has like a zipper made on it, but you could make it to where it didn't have that. I'm sure you could figure it out, but I don't know if the patterns are any good, but I thought that they were so cute with their little clothes on. They're just adorable. So the next one, I only have 3 left. So the next one is Dress Up Amigurumi. I have a lot of books by amigurumi.com, a lot of their amigurumi.com books. There's a lot that I want, but I haven't made anything out of this, but I do know that Lynette over at Charm Grammy Crochet, she made her own teddy bear and a bunch of clothes for her granddaughter for Christmas, and it went over really well. I definitely want to do that as well. I do know, I'm pretty sure Crystal mentioned this in her video, and I think Lynette mentioned it too, that some of the outfits are actually made for the bear to have a shirt on, and then you would have to remake the bear to make the clothes, because the clothes are made into the made into the body instead of like separate to take off. But some of the outfits are separate, like this one. I'm pretty sure the pajamas, the doctor outfit. But there's some really cute ones in here, and I would definitely like to use this book. This next one is Amigurumi Circus. And I had a yarny friend here that I've met through my YouTube videos that had made, pretty sure she made a pattern out of this and shared it on my Featured Photos Friday. I'm pretty positive. And yes, and I bought it because of that, I think. Or maybe we were emailing back and forth. I can't remember. Pretty sure she made something out of here. But I know Caitlin wants me to make her the clown. I said that I was going to make one of these, and then I never did. And I can't even remember which one. I can't remember which one it was. But definitely cute patterns in here. Super cute patterns. Definitely want to make stuff out of this. Just haven't found the time yet. This last one you all have never seen. I actually just got this one. I can't remember. Right after Christmas, I think. And it is Amigurumi Christmas. And it's got a bunch of Christmas patterns in here. It's by Sarah Jane Hicks. It has UK terms. It is in UK terms, but there are tons of cute little patterns in here. Elves and bears and pudding and Santa and Mrs. Claus. Definitely cute. I haven't made anything out of it, but I do have plans to around Christmas time again. And so I'm not really sure about the patterns, but they look like they would be really super quick and easy. So it's definitely cute. It's definitely got some cute patterns in there. Now I did want to have some honorable mentions. I do have a couple little things here. These are the type of books that I'm talking about that I have a ton of. I was gifted a ton of these also that have amigurumi in it. And this is one that I have used, that I have, I made the bear out of it, and I have also made the pig, and these are like pillow friends. And this is such a cute book. I love it. The only thing about this one is their bodies are made with double crochet. So I did single crochet rows instead. However, for every double crochet row, I would do 2 single crochet rows, and it worked out perfect. They're like flat, you know, but they are so cute and they turn out so well. I would definitely like to get back into this book and make some more. My niece and my nephew would probably like one, but I did make Caitlin the pig, and I made Shaylee the lion. And maybe one day I'll show those because they are upstairs. But like I said, I have a ton of those types of pamphlet books like this. This is another one that you can find on Amazon for like $5. Highly recommend. Definitely beginner friendly. This is Vanna's Choice Easy Crochet Critters. I've made this line a couple times. I've also made the hippo. What is that? A walrus. I made the walrus. I made the alligator. I'm pretty sure I've made the elephant. I would make every single one of these. They're super quick, super easy. This line was very, very, very easy to make, very fast make. So I definitely recommend this one. Like I said, it's just $5 and it's super cute. I didn't count those in my tally either, by the way. And this last one is just one that I want to show because I've never made anything from it. It's also by Carrie Lord. She has quite a few of these that I want. And this is all about dinosaurs. It's got all kinds of dinosaurs. I actually ordered this from Wool Warehouse. And I ordered it with some yarn that I had got. And they are just so cool looking. But I mainly bought it for this one right here. That's one that I wanted to make. I also like this one. But I love how that with Carrie Lord, she has like the little chubby tummies. I love that about her patterns. Like I said, this is in UK terms, I'm pretty sure. Yes. So, that's it. That's all the books that I have to show you anyway. I made a lot more out of books than I realized. Like, I thought that I had barely made anything out of any of my books, and I've made quite a bit. But like I said, I do have a ton of like pamphlets and stuff that I haven't made anything from. So, I just want to say thank you, Crystal, for tagging me in this video. I really enjoyed talking about books. I love amigurumi, and I love to see other people's books as well. Like Crystal had a few that I don't have. So it's going to be fun to see who all participates in this. And I am going to tag 2 people, and that is Abbie over at Blue Heart Crochet. If you haven't heard of Abbie, definitely go and check her out. And also Kelly over at Crochet Mall for Life. I know that they both like to make amigurumi. So, and I know Kelly has a lot of books. I'm pretty sure that Abbie has quite a few too. I could be wrong, but I do know she has a few. So I thought that I would tag you all in this video. No pressure. You don't have to. But I would love to see what books that you have. And I'm looking forward to seeing what other people join in on this tag as well, because I love to find new books too, and it's a lot of fun. So thank you, Crystal, for coming up with this, for tagging me, and for all of you all for hanging out with me. And I hope that you enjoyed it. Maybe you found something that you don't have that you would like to have, and yeah. And if you have made anything from any of these books, let me know in the comments. Let me know what your favorite amigurumi book is. That would be fun. So until next time, I will see you in another video. Bye.